Seems legit.
Mates, welcome back. Today I am going to start like a little side project of gifts to make that take less than an hour. So you can buy like stacks of these hand washcloths, but you could also do tea towels, you could do big towels. The principle's the same for all of this, but what I've done is an embossed design on the embroidery machine. Now this took, you can do it in two colors, mine's one. It took 18 minutes plus 6 minutes, so 24 minutes to stitch this out entirely, and the rest I show you in real time in the video. I just sped that bit up, but it's super cute to just customize these little quick gifts. So if you get invited to a party last minute or you've forgotten, this would be a great way to jazz up a beautiful gift, whether it's a birthday gift or a housewarming gift. Lots of options, but I love this, so let's go. Alright, so let's get started. Here's my pile. So it comes with a bunch of the animal print ones, but I don't want to print on them today. I'm going to do the solid color because it's more fluffy and I just want to show you what we do. I will, as a set, for the printed ones, I would just put like their initials here. Or their name if you prefer, but for the non-printed ones I want to make them more exciting. So you're going to need a hoop. I'm using the 4x4. You don't want the design too big, let's be honest. And then we're going to use this stuff. So this is wash away stabilizer. What that means is once you put it through the washing machine, all the stabilizer will leave, but for now I've got something solid that I can embroider on, so it's stable enough. So I need to cut a piece big enough. Let's just get some scissors. So I just cut it a little bit bigger than the hoop. I'm not super fancy about this, as you can obviously see. And then I'm going to actually put this in the hoop. Usually I float things, but for tea towels, or any towels, I like to put them in the hoop. It just helps. Now you need to open it heaps. So I'm going to put that there. Now, if you've got it, basting spray is your friend for this. And the reason for that is because it will literally help hold it in place. But you don't want too much. You just want like a little spritzing. And I always like to put it in the opposite corner to where the tag is. So you can put it, so you got options. You can put it in the center. You can put it in an angle on the side. That's the option I'm going to do, because that's what I want to do, but you do get quite a few. So that's where the tag is over there. So opposite side. Also, this is where the fancy trim is. So in the center would also look nice, either or. And then I'm going to cut another piece to put over the top, because this is going to keep all of the fluffiness down while I embroider on it. Because again, this will just wash away in the washing machine. So I'm going to spritz that on as well. Always give it a good shake. So you don't have to wash them yourself. You can just tell them, please wash first. Make like a cute little note. I want it to be, I'm going diagonally. So on my hoop, there's these little notches that show you the center. That's where I want it. So I'm going to put my thumbs in each corner, pick up all the layers, and then transfer it to the hoop. Now I may not have, oh no, we're good. You just want to make sure it's all the way in so it won't pop out. If you don't make sure that it goes all the way down, it has happened to me before, it literally pops out. So now that we've got that, let's go to the machine. So I've put the hoop in and I've put my color in the top. And I've got my design. Now what I want to do is bring it to as cornery as I can so that it will be down here, because it is slightly smaller than the 4x4 that I'm using the hoop for. You can technically do this in two colors, but I'm going to do the whole thing in one. So let's go. All right, so I've sped this up to about 32 times the original. I also tried to keep my embroidery thread color in the same shade range. So while it is still really, really pale, it's still kind of in that teal family. So this is like the embossed part where it all knocks it down. And then I moved the hoop so you could see better, but you can actually do the outside edge in a solid cut, like a different color if you wanted to. But I actually thought it looked really cute, just all the one color. But it is an option for you. It does all these, it's really quite fun to watch. I get mesmerized and I've had this machine for years. Such a great option. But anyway, so it's nearly done and then we can go and take off all the stabilizer. Alrighty, so it looks awesome. We're gonna pop it out. Now, depending on which one you got, if you got the clear plastic, it will just tear off. This one is much more like a fabric than the clear plastic, so you do actually need to cut it off. So you want to get close, but not so close that you damage anything. Now, if you're in a hurry and this is one of those gifts you need to do in under an hour, you will want to just give them a warning. I've got better scissors. I've actually got these like little curvy ones and I find them quite good. It gets pretty close. Without snipping any of the fluffy stuff. You've also got to remember you've got the basting spray, so make sure you lift it up. Otherwise, the spray will actually give a firm enough hold that instead of just cutting this, you'll also cut the fluff. So you want to get fairly close if you can. I also just do a white bobbin base, but if you wanted to, you could wind a bobbin with the same coloring so that it looks almost as good from the back and the front. That is an option. And so again, we're going to pull this off and you can hear it. That's the basting spray holding things together. It really does just make it a bit easier. But again, you want to lift it up first. You don't have to cut it off in one clean go. You can go around as much as you want. You also don't want to go too close to the stitches or you will accidentally cut them and then all your hard work is kind of gone. If you don't like having to do this cutting thing, get the clear plastic stuff because it will just rip off and you won't even know it's there, which is kind of cool. But there you go. There's your little butterfly. Now see all of this in here? This will all come out when we wash it. And so you can just do that and maybe just like an initial, so you have like one fancy one and then these ones you could just do the initials of someone and you could get all 4 done in under an hour. That one took 25 minutes to stitch in total plus whatever extra time was here. But these ones, because you're just doing a letter, would be much, much quicker. But yeah, then it is ready to be a set. You just tie them up with ribbon and off you go. Projects under an hour.